Welcome back, people. Welcome back. This is Chrono for the Nintendo Switch. This is going to be part 7. And here I am. I did do a few things off stream. I did spend some time trying to get the text for all the... all of the playable characters that I have so far that I could get text for. I also updated the equipment, at least the weapon for everyone, to a stone or denatherite weapon. So everyone has one now, like a stone axe for this guy, or a granite glove for this girl here. And stone mails for a few of them, not all of them. I ran out of money, and I don't think I ran out of materials to create them, but I ran out of money for sure, because I'm down to 7,000 here. And I read up about a glitch that exists apparently in the original PS1 version, which lets you pick the same element and accessory again and again and again, and you can sell these for a lot of money after the fact. Actually, I think I'm still... Ah, no, never mind. Okay, I thought I was still using the updated visuals, but they're not. But that glitch was patched out in this release, much to my chagrin. But well, it is what it is. I settled on these two guys to accompany Search for much of the rest of the story now, because I was looking at the list of the tiers for most of the characters, at least estimations of tiers, and these two were considered S tier. So I figured, let me use them. I haven't been using them much, so I gave them good equipment, good elements, and now we're good to go. We can keep going now. Alright. I think I had to go to that dragon thing. What was the name of the place again? I forgot. Because I got two tiers now. The tier of hate and the tier of love. So maybe I can do something with these now? Not sure. Excuse me. Okay, the location I'm looking for is around here. I was playing it portable last night with the updated visuals so that I could try to ascertain how good they are and stuff like that for my review. I prefer this original look because I don't have to deal with the AI upscaled backgrounds, and I prefer the pixelated look if I have to pick. Right, okay, we got these two pedestals. Oh, okay. The game is taking control. Is this an altar of the Divine Dragon Worshippers? Then maybe Stina knows something about it. Oh, what, you mean to tell me I have to bring her? Okay. It seems that you cannot do it yet. Yeah, it's not letting me use both. Or maybe you do need Stina in your party. Well, I'll try with her, but... Actually, that last character that I recruited, that girl there, she's quite powerful. I mean, just for using her physical strength, she's probably one of the strongest characters in the game. She's not that great with magic, though. The magic 21, that's the worst out of the three characters that I'm using here. Strength, she's at 39, but Surge is at 43. So she's quite high up as far as strength is concerned, and she is the most accurate of the three, which is good. Especially given how often you miss in this game. There she is. Well, Stina is with us. Can't she explain? By the great dragon gods, the sacrarium of the divine dragonfall still exists, and it seems functional. It's just as the legends of old said it would be. What a blessing. By utilizing its power, we just may be able to create the Chrono Cross here. Try placing the 2 pieces of the dragon tear, the tear of hate and the tear of love, on these stands. Certainly. So she had to be in the party then. Great dragon gods, we are still unable to utilize the altar. Ah, darn. But why? We should have the blessing of the 6 dragon gods, unless... Could that legend be true? Is there a 7th dragon god and a 7th element? Okay. I don't know about that, so let's just progress the story the way I had initially intended then. Okay. We're here. I think it's impossible to get in from here. Damn, it's a dead end. Maybe some kind of dragon treasure will open it up? Do you remember where that treasure was? You mean the dragon tear? It used to be kept inside the shrine in Guldove, but someone from the village stole it. I think... Wait, I have to go and use the... time rips or something like that are in the Dead Sea, but in the other dimension, I think. Alright, to Opasa Beach again. One more time. Alright, let's try that then. I think this is what you're supposed to do. Fate distortion, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I deem you worthy of entering the Sea of Eden. Let the path be known for the ones facing their fate. Ah, that's it. We're in the other world now. Future, it says. Future fate. Lachesis. Lachesis, measuring the thread of life. Don't know what that means, don't ask me. Okay. I need to do the same for all 3 or what? And then that will reveal the path to that central part? No. Past. Atropos. That was the name of the real name of Robo in Chrono Trigger. I don't know if there's any connection there. Atropos, cutting the thread of life. Alright, well, there should be a third. Yeah. Present. Clotho? Spinning the thread of life. Art thou worthy of accepting fate? Are we being tested? Bring it on then. Is there more than one target? No, Vita Unus. That's what it says. Yeah, I should turn that off. I don't need any cheats here. Why can't I use that? All enemies, allies. Army of angels attacks foes and heals party. It's not letting me? Ah, well. Yahoo! That dealt a lot of damage. Cure Plus. It's healing itself already. Atropos has stopped something. Ah, crap. Didn't get to read it. Axiomatic. Look at how much damage she outputs. But Jesus has stopped. I never get to read it in full. Family Feud. This is something that I had to unlock because she had to pay a visit to her sister and on her dying bed or something in one of the two dimensions, the one that she's not from anyway. Her sister and her attacking together, and apparently they changed the name. The name of the technique was Sisterhood in the original. I don't know why they changed the name here. Don't see what the issue was myself, but well. Only 44. She missed. Iceberg. The boss is showing signs of weakness. Reminds me a bit of, what was the name? Well, I guess, yeah, I have different names for the spells in Chrono Trigger in mind because they're not called exactly the same thing in the Nintendo DS version. I guess it's Ice 2 in the Super Nintendo version that this reminds me of. Okay, I got burns. Elements, use... everyone is burned. Ointment, well, I only have two. No, go back. Panacea, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So what, I have to visit the others again? Or I guess the thing there in the middle is accessible now. That city. Yeah, I probably don't have to revisit these places then, okay. Future ruins. Time Fortress, Chronopolis. Chronopolis Military Research Center. May there be everlasting peace for the children of the world. 2400 AD. I guess this is the future after it has been saved by Chrono and his friends. I heard Group 3B's experiment today is going to be a biggie. They're releasing the flames lock level to D in order to trace the counter-time effect. Yeah, but based on previous experiments, I'm sure it'll work out just fine. During the simulation, Fate was certain the flame could be used as a relay to extract enough energy to counteract the anti-annihilation effect. I have no idea what they're talking about. Don't worry, it'll be a success. I hope so. Okay, well, these must be enemies. These guys there. Oh boy. Oh boy, we have a robot. Megaton Fist. Wasn't that a... Oh, okay, she's dead. I was about to say, isn't that a technique that Robo had in Chrono Trigger? Or something similar anyway. Oh boy, it opened its chest. Didn't do much. Bazooka. Police. That's the name of the enemy. I'm gonna die here if this keeps up. Doesn't have any revive elements, does he? No, I have to go all out, I guess. Unleash everything I have and hope for the best. I still can't use these, and I don't know why. Just activated the booster because I don't want. It didn't even work. Normally, because this has auto saves, I will not have to defeat the previous boss again. Yeah, okay. I get it. Yeah, I was already at ranked 38. Alright, the only thing that was left to do was going here. Can skip through that conversation. And it's not like I'm under-leveled. There are no levels. It's not like I'm under-equipped. I have just about the best equipment I can get at this point in the game. maybe I'm doing something wrong. No, there's only one target, so it's not targeting a different part of the body that's required. Yeah, because if you can kill anyone in one hit, I don't see what else I could do. Or maybe you're meant to use specific traps to prevent the boss from performing its own attacks, I don't know. Yeah, this happens. But I mean, I got that far before. Stop failing, damn it. Aww. Was that just a regular enemy? It didn't have a boss music, so I hope I don't have to fight too many like this, because... yeah, it was probably a boss. If you gain a growth level by defeating it, then yeah, that's probably what it is. Yellow brooch. I also gained the ability to... create rainbow equipment, but I don't have enough rainbow shell to be able to craft much with it, so I haven't really been taking advantage of this yet. Like these seem much easier. Also, the boss before, it's possible that if I just use different characters that are a lot more bulky, then you could survive easily the attacks of that specific boss, I suppose. It's just maybe my unwillingness to change my party any further that made it tough. There seems to be some trick to opening it. Hold on a minute before going down. Okay, good. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Robo Sewer Wash. Operate the robot. X to quit. Okay. X as in X on PlayStation, or X as in X on Nintendo Switch? What's that supposed to mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. This retracts the bridge. This is not what I want to do. You can't go on the water with it, can you? Ah, yes you can. Ah, but you sink. Okay, if you go where it's too deep. Okay, I get it. And there's current as well. Can I go press the button over there by doing this? Ah, okay. How about getting the chests? No, you can't, or do you have to get them yourself? Do I need to retrieve these treasures from the robot? Well, I'm gonna assume that the items are now in my possession. Well, then again. Well, there's a cure-all here. Okay, maybe I got them. I don't know. I think so. Speed things up. What do we have here? Forget-me-not pot. What the heck? Forget-me-not pot. Yeah, it was. There it was. Memorizes monsters to be used in doppelgang ability. Ah, yeah. I remember reading about this. Like, the person who has it equipped can add monsters to the doppelgang list of Sprig so that you can summon more types of monsters in battle. So that's a good thing to have, actually. But since I mean, it's like trying to complete the blue magic list in Final Fantasy. I find that pretty tedious. I don't intend to do so. But for those that want to play Sprig, this is essential. Originally, El Nido was nothing but ocean. The El Nido archipelago is purely artificial, created by fate. It was a remodeling plan that took place 10,000 years ago, a plan to include islands blessed with nature in the Sea of El Nido. The main island of El Nido, Earth Dragon Isle, Water Dragon Isle, Black Dragon Isle. The development of elements using the energy of the natural world, the distribution of memory terminal devices called the Records of Fate that could monitor and give people's lives. The research center staff, who had their memories of the future erased, left the center and began a life outside amidst nature. This is how Fate's paradise came into existence. And For over 10,000 years, fate has been watching over and guiding the descendants of the staff who left this research center. Everything was in perfect harmony. That is until 14 years ago, when a boy came into contact with the flame on the night of the storm. I really still look for something? Don't ask me what. Access granted. Access granted, it says. What's the elevator? Or to this. There's a mysterious being inside. We have to bring someone here that knows what this is. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's Grobik that I need. He's also an S tier character. But I need a save point if I want to put him in the party, so I can retrieve this. I still can't go that way. There's a save point. Conveniently. What was that? Sorry, from the beginning, please. Okay, never mind. If this experiment succeeds, we will be able to control time. We will have complete control over history and, in a sense, become like gods. If so, what meaning is there to the history of mankind? But it's too late now. We can't afford to fail in this experiment. If for some reason anything goes wrong, the entire annihilation energy will probably overwhelm us. Who knows what the consequences may be? Okay, well, I think I've been everywhere now. Second floor. Okay, it was it here? No, it wasn't. Through here to the right. Yes, straight. This cannot be. This is the ancient super weapon that was under development in Bohr. But what is it doing here? It looks complete. Strong arm. What? What was that? Enter lock release code. Code confirmed. It was 01? Like, seriously? Okay. I just tried at random. Or is there another code that you can enter for another reward or something? Great password. 01. Ah, if you close them all, you could also input 00 and apparently you get something. Ah, okay. The code is dependent or is a result of what you do with the... Wait, is it binary perhaps? think it might be. Say you open the 2 on the far right, that'd be 1, 1 in binary. So that the answer would be 0 or 3. Ah, yeah, okay, it is binary. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. If I open this one, for example, it would be 16, no? Yeah, okay, yeah. I've got it figured out. Figured out. Yeah, let me put Karsh back in the party because this guy Grobik has no elements currently equipped, and I don't want to spend 10 minutes trying to figure out what I want to give him. No, not Guile. There we go. Let's try B1. Please present the Central Lab Zone registration card. I don't have it. But I haven't tried the 3rd floor yet. And what I want to try is go back to the stairwell. There was a chest I could not get where it was. Well, okay, that's not what I had in mind, but... Epic! Hello, Doris Lab. How's it going? I think the one in the middle is the one that's gonna be the biggest troublemaker. Gunner, get chap. Family feud. Hellbound. Well, actually, it's the stairwell I was looking for, but I didn't find it. Can you talk to this guy? No. Not this one. As a matter of fact, it is possible to simulate the thoughts and feelings of each individual. These are all just electric signals that flow around the circuitry of the brain, after all. The vessels of flesh can now be reproduced through cloning, and the soul stored within these fleshly vessels can be simulated as well. Thus, one could even go so far as to say that death itself no longer exists. However, this comes at the cost of the destruction of the individual, the loss of variation. In which case, is there truly life where there is no death? The life forms on this planet developed from single-celled microorganisms to protozoans, then from fish to amphibians, from reptiles to mammals, and eventually to humans, beginning with the cerebral neocortex, which only exists in higher mammals. The anthropod brain enlarged at an accelerating pace until it became the human brain we know. Could the reason for the abnormal development of the human brain be the biological contamination caused by Lavos? If it then follows that humans are really a heterogeneous life form or foreign matter as far as the planet is concerned. Humans are a sudden mutation caused by the contact with Lavos, an alien life form that fell to this planet from space. That is why humans are, biologically speaking, unbalanced and incomplete. Internally inconsistent and disconnected, human existence is plagued by contradictions. An incomplete species torn between love and hatred, whose very being is self-contradictory. Things are getting pretty deep. Let's see what we have here. DNA records are poems and music. Adenine is enthymine, guanine and cytosine, or ceine, is it ine? Adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine, rhythm and melody. Perhaps the DNA of the ones who make contact with the flame is recomposed by the sound they generate within. I wonder if life forms are just dreaming in an endless flow of music. That would explain this game's awesome soundtrack. Oh, images of Lavos on the screen there. Or it looks like it. Humans and Reptites. 65 million years ago, the Reptites who evolved from reptiles had developed their own unique civilization. This was long before the ancestors of humans who evolved from primates had developed their civilizations. Excavations carried out on the central continent of Xenon have revealed that the Reptites already had advanced architectural skills in the prehistoric era, but Lavos' descent to the planet's surface and the Ice Age this brought about rang the death knell for the Reptites and their civilization. After that, the Reptites slowly disappeared from the stage of history. However, in the distant past, humans could have been defeated in the contest of evolution, and the Reptites could have continued to develop. It is not unthinkable that such a timeline could exist in another dimension. Everything is purely a problem of possibilities, and the world is only stabilized by the viewpoint of the one who observes it. More info. Seeds of life. The human body is made up of 50 to 60 billion cells. Each of these cells contains genes in the form of DNA. These are the fundamental building blocks that exist inside the cell's chromosomes. They store genetic information that can be passed on from parent to child. The structure of DNA is common throughout all life, throughout all universes. Though through DNA recombination, life forms take on differing forms with varying abilities. Is that it? What's that here? Ah, rainbow shell, that's good. Yeah, you already said that. Well, if I had to guess, I think I'm done on this floor. Still looking for that staircase. What do we have here? Everyone gather around. Let's see. In the 11th century, a scientist by the name of Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg which utilizes miniature black holes. Whether this could actually be possible or not is still the subject of intense debate, and no conclusions have been made. A gravitational well. According to our theory, by rotating a single point of supergravity, space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular point which pulls in everything else into a ring formation. Using this ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various space-times. Time eggs may have already existed during the reign of the ancient dynasty we heard legends about. Seal? We shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may not even have existed. We can do this ourselves. But the legends say they altered time using a time egg. That's just a legend. There isn't even any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed. The experiment should be starting soon. After we discovered an unusual gravitational field in the barren Sea of El Nido, we built artificial islands and established Chronopolis. This was all done to facilitate our top-secret research, but now our research is about to come to its end. Once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence. It's just a matter of time, so everyone should keep up their good work. The chief hasn't returned yet. He hasn't? Then we'll have to hold off until he gets back. Time is not absolute, but elastic. It is both relative and subjective. Individual differences emerge as time changes. Perhaps people, all life forms, exist in their own separate strands of time. Is time independent, marching to the beat of its own drum? Pah! Ridiculous. Ah, well, there we go. Is the door on the 3rd floor sealed? That's why I could not get there. Ah. Magnify. The chief said he was going out for a walk. He's probably by the dock somewhere, gazing out to sea. Any more information around here? No? Ah, what's that? What did he say? We're conducting a simulation of phase shifting. This institution was established under the utmost secrecy by the central government. We may appear to be a military research center, but the actual subject of our research is time itself. The lost ancient magic civilization of Zeal. If it really did exist, someone may have even traveled through time to this period. Okay, yeah, well, I guess you can, play around with that console, but that doesn't seem to be doing much to help me progress. Huh? What's that? What's that here? Only personnel registered as Arbiter may enter. The experiment will begin soon. Please withdraw to your designated positions. We will do the same in case of an emergency. Maybe I do have to find that chief of theirs. At the docks, they said. Well, is he the guy? Thought I already spoke to him. The Time Research Lab, which served as the foundation of this research center, appears out of nowhere in the year 2300 and was headed up by the scientific genius Balthazar. I've heard of him. However, at the peak of his career, he simply vanished. We've continued his work and have come this far. Our work is almost complete. Well, it's about time I headed back. The experiment is about to begin. Okay. Well, that seems to have moved things forward. Back to the 4th floor. This is the observation room. This is where we observe the 2 parallel worlds. The main computer of Chronopolis is called Fate. Ah. So it is a computer, huh? Go ballistic. Yeah, meteor shower. card key. It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. She told me she found it while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook covered with mold was a diary that belonged to my grandfather who passed away years ago. It contained his distant memories. Does this device play back archives? Looks like someone's memoirs. I wonder if you still remember how we first met in our many adventures. Is it Luca, perhaps? It all seemed like a dream. We ran like the wind during those warm summer days long ago. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I can still relive the memories of those days long past, just by closing my eyes like so and whispering your name into the desolate night. Kid? Yeah. Yeah, it is Lucas' memoirs, I guess. When she said that she was running around like a star or something, I thought, yeah, that had something to do with Kid. Radical Dreamers, le trésor interdit. What's this? Radical Dreamers? What does this mean? There's a conversation with a comrade. Are you ready, Kid? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes. Yeah, likewise, mate. You mess up and I'm leaving you behind. Got that, Serge? Come on, McGill. Let's go. So this is actually referencing Radical Dreamers? Like the actual game? That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good. This seems to be an archive from a different time than our own. Aside from the two worlds we already know about, other worlds and times may also exist. Yeah, Masato Kato, the writer of the plot of these games, said that they were not taking place in the same timeline or a parallel universe or something. The events of Radical Dreamers and the events of Chrono Cross. It's not like that one supersedes the other. It's just like both exist alongside one another or something. Other worlds and times may also exist. Or so it says. Fate contains a massive amount of historical data dating up to the year 2400. That console in the middle, perhaps? The record of fate is exposed. Two worlds that are so close in nature yet so far removed from one another exist in separate dimensions. These worlds are under the constant observation of and are guided by the main computer of Chronopolis, Fate. Fate has been manipulating the world in which El Nido lies in order to avoid any major change to the history it knows. If an event on El Nido influences the main continent, the year 2400 in which Fate exists would change. This paradox could potentially lead to great disaster. Yeah, that almost sounds like... Yeah, the stream was dropping frames. That almost sounds like an excuse for the game not really being heavily tied to Chrono Trigger in the end. Like, all the events that are taking place here are sort of completely, secluded from anything else that happens in the world of Chrono Trigger. Because this is technically taking place 20 years after the present day in Chrono Trigger, in the year 1020 or something. So that would be a convenient excuse anyway. The records of Fate's terminals collect data from around the world and input guidance directly into the mind of its users. You mean those save points? Those save points were actually that computer. In this covert manner, Fate is able to control the lives of people without them knowing. Guided by Fate, the people of El Nido lead harmonious lives. In a sense, they are nothing more than puppets of Fate. An instruction to the young girl in Arni 01 to give up going to the main continent to become a poet. An instruction to the man in Arni 02 to give up on becoming a fisherman. A plan to avoid any point of contact with the main continent so as not to affect history. So none of the people of El Nido actually have anything to do with what's happening on the main continent. What about the poor army, though? Are they not outside influences? Ever since the formation of the Dead Sea 10 years ago, Fate has been unable to intervene directly with World 01. The best Fate could do was to cross the dimensions and receive data through the records of Fate. And with much difficulty, Fate succeeded in binding Miguel to the Dead Sea as a watchman. So the poor army started gaining access to El Nido because the computer lost access to... it's complicated. Yeah, I have the key card, so now I can get to basement 1. Only personnel registered as Arbiter may enter. Please conduct security check for verification. Unauthorized entry or tampering with security system will result in death. Operate at your own risk. Fingerprint and retina scan required. Please step... Project Kid? It says up there. Please step inside the circle and hold up your left hand. Analysis complete. Fingerprints, retina, and C-class DNA all clear. Data discrepancy due to aging within permissible range. 96% confirmation that this individual is the last registered Arbiter. Access granted. Welcome back, Chrono Trigger. So that's why Lynx needed Surge's form. Lynx must be inside already. Yes, along with the frozen flame. Arbiter confirmed. Access granted. Where are we? Is that the frozen flame? Exactly! The hearer of people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power. The bestower of eternal life, the promiser of peace and happiness. This is the essence of what descended from the heavens in the prehistoric age. The living crimson stone, the frozen flame. Lynx! What took you so long? You had me worried. Worried that you might have perished on the way here. Are you alright? It's no use, I put her soul to sleep. I had to remove any potential obstacle from us having this talk. Who are you? What are you after? You still don't know? I am the human incarnation of fate. The living interface of the Fate computer system. Or put simply, I too am fate. What? 14 years ago, on the night of a terrible storm, the cogs began to turn. That night, Wazaki and Miguel set out to sea carrying a sick child in their boat. That child was you, Serge. After you had been attacked by that panther demon, your poisoned wounds were beyond the healing abilities of the doctors in Termina or even Goldove. So they set sail to Marbule in order to see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become. Being skilled sailors, the two men were able to survive the storm, but they were blown off course and came ashore on this island where they decided to seek shelter. At the time, this research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up, but by then the flame had found you. Contact with the flame healed your young body, but that was not all. Once the security system was rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Arbiter. You can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective. Inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation. That circuit was designed to start a malfunction, or more precisely, a rebellion. Who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, could exist inside of Fate? That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash-tier model circuit board with extra logic added by another scientist. Fate itself did not realize that this circuit was present within the core of its system, or more correctly, the circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate detected it, it would erase all record of its detection. Dr. Luca Ash-tier. That was her name in Chrono Trigger? I can't remember her having a family name. Unbelievably intelligent and incredibly enthusiastic, you might even go so far as to call her a mad scientist. Of course, I don't think it was she who implemented her theory. This was most likely the work of Balthazar, the first curator of the research center. Fate, bring out the traitor, bring out Prometheus. Affirmative. Ah, you have finally released me. Welcome back, so you're the real Surge. I've waited a long time for you. I'm glad you made it in time. Surge, I beg you, please bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons. Fate, eliminate him. Affirmative, now eliminating Prometheus. No, you can't. Surge, please, for the future of mankind. For the future. Idiot, destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate. Lynx, why you? Ha, come, Surge. Oh boy. Freaky, show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is. Teach me what it means to be alive. Recommencing countdown. 5. Diminish. Element damage halved temporarily. Ah, boy. So does that mean I should not use my elements now? For 2 turns, perhaps? Alright, then I'll stick to physical attacks for the time being. 4. Graviton. I was gonna say, this reminds me a tiny little bit of the battle with the Queen of Zeal in Chrono Trigger. A little bit. The face of the robot, anyway, kind of reminds me of that. Okay, after this turn, I will try to use some elements then. Two. Free fall. Flying arrow. I don't know what happens at the end of the countdown, but I may be able to defeat it before it happens. It's not showing any signs of weakness now. Yeah, it says 1. Gravity blow. Alright, let's stop cheating. Showing signs of weakness. Ah, well, it's at 0. Dark energy. Okay, it didn't kill anyone. That's some pretty serious damage. E-hole. Do much. Recommencing countdown. 5. I'll try Luminaire. Tornado. Ah, it's defeated. 40 out of 40. No! How could you? I, Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die. Huh? Where in blazes am I? Surge, what happened to me? Ah, that's it! No! Arrête! Ne touchez pas! Do not touch it! Kid, I know the feelings you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw yourself off the cliff of destruction, that is your imperative. But s'il vous plaît, kid, do not drag Serge and the others down into destruction with you. Shut up, you loony, I know what I'm doing. It's too late, there's no turning back now. Yeah, actually, I hadn't noticed yesterday that Harley had left the party at one point. I did not have her anymore by the end of yesterday's stream. I had not realized. And apparently this is something that you can't avoid. If you play New Game Plus, you can recruit her again, but otherwise, no, you lose her permanently. And I also realized that there were more units that I could have had if I... Not so much if I had picked a different path through the story, but I simply missed them. They had a short window of opportunity for you to get them, and I did not. A character named Mojo, among others, that looks like a voodoo doll. I could have recruited that one, but I didn't. Poshul as well. The little pink dog. Fate has fallen. Fate has died. Finally, the time has come. Nice smile. Green Dragon. Indeed, the long, endless night shall finally come to an end. Now for mankind. I don't know, I think this guy has a voice like that. Thought I had defeated that one. I shall make you bleed. Oh no, what have we done? Feel a million years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering. Terra Tower, it's come back to life again. In the year 2400, during a counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in a time crash. Engulfed in an enormous dimensional vortex, Chronopolis was hurled 10,000 years back in time. Maybe this was Lavos' doing. Maybe he saw the possibility of his being destroyed by the adventurers in 1999 and decided to create a new outcome in order to escape destruction. And so when the experiment took place, Lavos pulled the frozen flame back to the ancient past where he was only just awakening. Trying to make sense of it all, but it's not easy. But that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time, Dinopolis. The future city of the Reptites, Azala's descendants who had evolved more closely with the planet. Ah, Azala. You don't say. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future. Perhaps our planet summoned Dinopolis back into the past, maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed away the frozen flame. What actually happened is that fate used the flame to divide and seal the dragons. And now that fate has been defeated, the dragons will join together again to start their revenge on humanity, I take it. Well, they're kind of the good guys, the dragons. Because ultimately, they're trying to fight back against what Lavos created when he entered the planet's core. He helped early primates to evolve into the humans who are destroying the world today. Dude. They're fusing together. I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Serge. Adieu. What? Wait, she disappears inside the machine? What? Wait, who was she? Who was she in the end? Okay, where is this? Aboard the ship? The SS, Invincible, or whatever the name was? Give me a freaking break. You mean to tell me we were being used all this time? Yeah. Damn. What is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower. Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing. The only problem is... So we have to find a way up there, right? It's not like the great SS Invincible can make it up there either. There has to be a way. At least our objective is clear. I do not know how, but we must find a way. So, like, whatever happened to Kid after that? Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up. Indeed! She is resting at Radius's place. Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it. There's no sense staying here. You mean the Chrono Cross? Come on, mateys, let's shove off. Just like you need the Chrono Trigger to bring back Chrono to life in Chrono Trigger, you need the Chrono Cross to bring Kit back to life in Chrono Cross. I don't know. Just speculating. So what, do we go see her? Burned out hermit's hideout. The ground here is hot. Vegetation won't be able to grow here. Why does it say that? Kid is resting in bed. She hasn't come out of her coma yet. Masa. Huh? Hey, it's the princess. Let me see. Wow, I think you're right. They mean Scala, since she is a reincarnation of Princess Scala, the Magus' sister. Let me see. Wow, I think you're right. I wonder what happened. Do you think we should help her? Nah, it's not our job. Yeah, I guess so. It's probably nothing we can help with anyway. Yep. Hey, heartless animals. Sis. But the princess is bound by the past, and even we can't bring her back here. Look closely. See that? Hey, it's the time egg? Yes, although it's not in its complete form. Did that girl with the glasses make it? Probably. Ah, crap, I skipped a line. It's super important. Then maybe it'll work. Yeah, okay, new master. Yep, it's you. We're going to lend you our powers for a little bit. We're sending you back to the past where the princess is trapped. We only have one chance. Take care of the princess. Master Mune. This is about the only amount of actual time travel you make in this game, I guess. It's the inside of Lucas' house. Gato. Yeah, it's Gonzales in the Japanese version of Chrono Trigger. Miss Kid and Mistress Luca are stuck in the back room. I am sorry that I lack the power to help you. Fizz. Hey, they're called Lava Boy. You're going down, Lava Boy. Fire breath. Should I defeat all of these monsters? Don't know if that'll make a huge difference, but... Yeah, so Lucas' house is an orphanage in this one, as I understand it. Kid was adopted by Lucas, so... And if the events of that extra ending from the Nintendo DS version of Chrono Trigger are indeed canon and tied to the events of Chrono Cross, it's Magus who found Kid in the forest after defeating the Dream Devourer. So that Scala was freed from that time rip in which she was being held prisoner after the events of the Mammon Machine and at the Ocean Temple in Chrono Trigger. can't go that way, it seems like. Super close to dying too. Can't have a ton of HP left. Yeah. Start escape. I like that they tried to replicate the layout of the place from the Super Nintendo game, but with that, like, more modern for the time art style, I guess. I realized I'm like 20 years too late to discover this game for the first time, but hey. There's what looks like a trapdoor there in the corner. I'm really taking my time with this place because it's tied so heavily to Chrono Trigger and I don't want to miss a single detail. Yeah, okay, sorry, I thought it was a multi-target spell, this one. Or element, I should say. There's a framed picture there on the counter. Didn't really get to see who it was. This floor panel looks like it can be removed. Yeah, remove it. I wanna see what's down there. Oh, you come out at this spot? Chrono is cool! Child's drawing gangs here. Kid and Auntie Luca. Oops, I mean sis. Yeah, I mean, it's like Luca Oba-chan or something. Sorry, One-chan. More like. She called Luca old. She can't have been that old by then. That was like, but kid is how old in this game? Like 16? So admitting that she was like 6 years old when she drew this, like Luca was only 10 years older than she was in Chrono Trigger. It's not that old. She was in her late 20s or something. Oba-chan. I'll give you a Oba-chan. called me sis. Yes, at the drawing. Yeah, I thought I saw someone on the balcony here. Who is this? Felt like I was missing something, that's why I went back. Wow, mister, you sure are strong. When I grow up, I want to be strong like you. Oh yeah, here, mister, take this. Nostrum. Oh, and there are other kids hiding in this room. Also, I saw another one of us in that bedroom. No, don't go there. There should be a kid in here? Is that what he meant? A diva dress. A beautiful view of the expanses of space. In case of fire, use this ice gun, not for children under 12, or the mechanically challenged. Luca, take the ice gun. Sorry, master, this is all the power I have. What? Ah! What? Wait, what? I've got one less character. What's going on? Ah, no, let me enjoy more. I want to see more. Alright, finish this one off. And I am apparently missing something that I should have taken before. Okay, I should have followed the guide because apparently it's way too easy to miss stuff. No! What have you done, Arlie? Ah, Lucas' glasses were there. It's burning! Our home is burning! Look at all my friends! There! Why? Why did this happen? Are you going to go away? Are you going to leave me? I'm going to be left all on my own again, aren't I? Everybody I have ever loved has gone far, far away. I won't leave you. Really? Do you mean that? Your cheek, it's wet. Thank you. Will I ever see you again? What? Where did you go? No, come back. Don't leave me, please. No, don't leave me all alone. And she didn't recognize Serge in the present. Yeah, so apparently there's some stuff that I did miss. Notably, like a hidden ability for Kid, apparently. What is it? Hotshot? Or something like that? Kid's level 7 tech. Yeah. God damn. It's so easy to miss stuff. It's annoying. I had to check under the beds to find the kids that were hiding in the orphanage to save them. Ah. Serge, how have you been? Right here. Kid joined your party again. Thank goodness. This must be the power of Serge's love. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, yes, Kid. Lucia is waiting for you in her lab in Viper Manor. She wanted to give you something. Anyway, there's no rush. I suggest you rest here for the day. What? My wound? Link stabbed me. What are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Not again. I lose my memory sometimes. Whenever I am in a dangerous situation where I might get hurt, I just seem to disappear. And when I come to, I wake up somewhere safe without a single scratch. But the thing is, I can't remember what happened. I don't get it. Anyway, it's happened to me plenty of times in the past, so it's nothing to worry about. Come on, mate. Let's go. And I missed her level. Why does it say that here? The ground here is hot. Vegetation won't be able to grow here. Yeah. It's every time I step in that spot. It's weird. It's probably significant in some way, but I can't tell how. Okay, I gotta get back to Viper Manor then. Apparently you can get her to join you, but I tried and I couldn't get it to work. They said you only have to speak to her in her lab, but I tried and she wouldn't join. Do I still need... Ah, no, never mind. I can just walk right through, I guess. Was wondering if I needed Norris. It's this one, no? Yeah. There is something I want to give Kid. Please bring Kid here. It is very important. Yeah, well, okay. There was a save point in one of these rooms. It may be the one next one over. I think it's the dormitory, this one. Yeah, there we go. So how many playable characters is that in total then? Because I think that's all the characters I can get in this playthrough. So 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. 32 is how many I got. 32 out of what I've been reading is a possible 40. But I don't know if 40 is the total you can get in the game, or if it is the total you can get in a single playthrough anyway. But I know I missed some. It was my first time, so then not a big surprise there. It's a game that you practically have to play with a guide in order to not miss any important stuff. I have been waiting, kid. There is something I want to give you. Huh? Me? I was told to give it to you when the time was right. It's for you. You knew Luca? Here. Who is she for Luca anyway? To Luca. My dear kid, how are you doing? I wonder how old you are as you read this letter. Perhaps you've matured into a beautiful woman and are raising a happy family by now? Guess again. Far from it. I was hoping to talk to you in person when you were old enough, but just in case something happens, I'm writing my feelings down on paper and leaving it with Lucia. Perhaps you already know, or perhaps you yourself are also now caught up in some historic crisis as a result of all this, but anyway. A long time ago, my friends and I, that is, changed the future in order to save our planet from being devoured by Lavos, a monster from some unknown planet. We still feel proud of the role we played in saving our world and in how we were so freely able to change the flow of time. But sometimes I think of the darker side of what we did. What has become of the future that was supposed to have existed? Where did the time that is now no longer allowed to exist go? It is true that thanks to our altering the flow of history, we were able to save so many lives and prevent so much sadness and suffering, but when you think of it, we also caused the death of so many that were meant to have come into existence in the timeline we destroyed, and also caused new sadness and suffering further along in the new future we created. That is why I worry that someone might seek revenge on us for what we did. I have had a constant dread in my heart that someone in our new future will travel back in time just like we did, and try to kill or capture my friends and me. So even if something dreadful does befall me, kid, know that was meant to happen. That what was meant to happen will happen, and that I was always prepared for the worst. Oh, but don't you dare think the great Luca is going to go down without a fight. I've got a reputation to uphold. Whatever lies waiting for us around the next corner, better watch out, because it's gonna find a pretty mean counterattack coming its way. Kid, when I think of you, I remember someone I once met a long time ago in the distant past. Hehe, but she was the complete opposite of the you in this timeline, so quiet and gentle. Someday I'll also tell you about her when you are ready to know about your real name and heritage. I'm not the slightest bit worried about you, kid. I know that no matter what happens, he will always be there looking out for you. Who, Magus? Or Serge, or... yes, Janice. Well, yeah, that's Magus. Perhaps he has already found you and is there by your side as you read this. If so, hello, Janice. Please take good care of my little sister for me. There is so much more I want to tell you, but I must leave it for another time. Don't worry, everything is okay. We will overcome whatever woes may occur. That's for certain. Later, when you're all grown up, I'll come visit you and we'll talk over tea. I look forward to that day. Well, anyway, kid, until we meet again. Forever and ever your friend, no matter which timeline it is. Yours sincerely, Luca Ashtier. P.S. Cut out the tomboy act. Believe me, you'll become a beautiful young lady one day, or my name isn't Luca the Great. What's that? A time egg? Sorry, but I'd like to be alone for a while. can't believe you, sis. You're the one who always laughed about how there's nothing definite or certain in this world. Sis. Received rainbow shell. Ah, okay. So can we now use the dragon tears, or do we still have to wait? Oh yeah, let me save, by the way. I wonder if I can use the dragon tears now. Is it gonna let me? Ah. It's letting me do it, it seems like. You got the dragon tear. Ah, the Chrono Cross. Search received the Chrono Cross. Yay! Okay. Well, yeah, they said here to take Stina with you, but yeah, well, I already did before. She's not essential, I guess. Okay, there are a few things that you can still do now, I guess. Another Viper Manor is open again. You can get a couple of level 7 techs. For Lucia, take her to the spot. Well, but I couldn't recruit Lucia for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay, but there is one thing that I can get for Neofeo. Is that it? Next, switch Turnip and Neofeo into your party. I don't have Turnip. Head to the room where Serge jumped off from when he first confronted Lynx. Your companions will talk amongst themselves. Turnip soon learns Veg out. Well, I don't have that character. That character. Character tech, Rasley. Travel to the Water Dragon Isle in home. Okay. Because it does seem like this is very, very late game stuff, this. So, we're close to the ending, if anything. But I don't want to rush it either. So I may have to wait till the next stream to stream the ending. So this is another world. I have to get to home. is it, kitty? Where are you? Meow. Meow. Yeah, okay, this is super tedious. Alright. Let's see here. Check the tree, that is Rosetta's final resting place. She didn't die though. Yeah, so this is something you can only do if you let her die. Okay. Well. Okay, well, I came here for nothing. If she had to die. That's a shame. Apparently there's something here you can get. Should be a man you can talk to up here. That thing left this place. I was saying something about going to the Hermit's Hideaway. If you ever see him, giving this for me. Our favorite Martian frame. And the little thing that normally blinks at the end of the text for advancing to the next text box is also a little icon of the little alien, Starkey. That's cute. El Nido Triangle, another world. Before going in, make sure you fill everyone's grid with nothing but red elements, with some non-red healing ones, of course. Don't take Starkey with you. And head to where you found the star fragment back home. A monster in the form of a giant jellyfish has taken refuge in the hole here. The royal jelly is impervious to everything but red elements. Defeat it and explore the rest of the ocean floor for a couple of chests with rainbow shells if you haven't already. Aha. I don't like having to deal with that sort of thing, though. Okay, but I have to get to another anyway. Well, that's an excuse for me to put Kid back in the party, I guess. In one way. And this is where Hotshot or whatever the level 7 tech for Kid would have been useful. Hey Panda, well hey! How are you today? Okay, it's not even like Chrono Trigger where at some point you can remove the main character from the game, from the party, and just keep playing with whoever you want. No, in this case, it is Surge in the party and always 2 other characters, and that's it. That's a bit annoying. I know who I will put in the party. Hold on. Not this dude. This guy has some really powerful, unique techs that only he can use. That level 7 tech, yeah, dinner guest. That's really powerful. Can Kit use level 8? Yeah, Salamander. Okay, I'm gonna fill only the topmost level elements, I guess. Fire pillar, fire pillar, fire pillar, fire pillar. Magma bomb. This boss, if it is only... Or what is it? No, I guess the son of the sun, or whatever that boss was in Chrono Trigger. I don't think it was. It dealt fire damage. But yeah, no, you did not have to use the fire element. It's kind of like the opposite of that fight, I guess. In a sense. Maybe the Chrono Cross will deal a sufficient amount of damage. Okay, let's see. Save. El Nido Triangle. Go in? Yes. Yeah, I think I was here before. But there should be a new enemy now? Or what? Rainbow Shell. There's a spaceship. Ah, there's another chest there. Hold on a minute then. Shell. Before the end of the game, I will decide who I want to craft rainbow equipment for, so that I stand a decent chance against whatever awaits at the end of the game. Okay, yeah, so it really is impervious to any type of damage but that one. Long lost element of 7th color attribute. Will that deal any damage? I don't know what that did. Dinner guests. Yeah, that deals a lot of damage. That's why I like it. Salamander. Woo! Okay, that worked. Why does it say 40 out of 41? Like, you can't go any higher than 40 anyway? It won't open. Is this Starkey's ship? We have to bring Starkey here. Yep. That we do. That we do. We have to go back. Okay, not here. Nice damage. You think you're almost at the finale? Almost, yeah. I won't be done today, but the next stream, yeah. Which won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm off. I won't be here. But on Wednesday, yeah. Definitely will be done with this game, I think. And then ukulele. as the next game after this. Okay. I think I would enjoy playing this game from watching the streams. It's the battle system that's a bit weird. And it's not necessary to have played Chrono Trigger to enjoy this one, but I think you get the most enjoyment out of it, perhaps if you understand the events that took place in the previous game anyway. Because they are kind of heavily referenced towards the end. The sound he makes when he runs. Pew 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 pew. Don't think I put him in the party before, at least not in a leading position, so I could not hear how he walks. That's your ship. Wow, Starkey's ship in this world, not broken. Starkey, I'm happy. Could that be the reason why we have air down here? Affirmative. Starkey's ship creates a special force field. Starkey, you think in the other world, Starkey's ship is in pieces and the parts are buried underground but still working. Yay, it opened. Yay, everything is in order. The navigation system is operational. Starkey's bed is nice and cozy too. Can this take us to Terra Tower? So this guy you have to recruit no matter what? I thought he was just a character that they put in there as a joke or something, not a required character to finish the game. The ship is only big enough to fly Starkey. Then what do we do? Ah, okay. Leave it to me. The engine may be a bit rusty, but otherwise perfect. Oh yeah, that. Starkey may be able to scrounge up more stuff. Starkey will come back later. Easy does it. What's this? It's an anti-gravity device. If you attach this to your boat, it will fly to Terra Tower easily. All we need now is a facility to install it. I remember there was a dock inside of Chronopolis. Alright, let's be on our way to Chronopolis. If you say so. Ah, okay, we made the trip. So it does sound like he is required then. Starkey need this and that. Oh yeah. This should do the trick. Oi. Well, crap, I skipped a part of the text. What are you talking about? We need to attach a stabilizer to keep the auto gyro from spinning out of control. I don't get it, just hurry it up, okay? Time to get to work. Phew, Starkey, I'm done. He just put it in the back or something, and that's all he did. What do you mean done? All you did was load it onto the boat. Negative. Yeah, that's what it seemed to be as well. Not much further now. Bet you never expected we'd end up doing anything like this, did you, Serge? Why were we born? Why do we live? That's what we're gonna find out with our own eyes. So, yeah, but I don't want to go yet. Or do I have to? I don't know if I'm ready. Is this the end of the game already? Do I have enough time for this? Ah, Ah, you can still leave the final tower after you leave anyway. Okay, that's good to know. Let's do it. I don't know if I'll have enough time to finish today, though. Yeah, the ending might be a bit long, so I don't know if I want to continue today. Well, let's leave Terra Tower because I wasn't done outside anyway. Or I guess I could continue as far into the game as I can get. Yes, let's go in. Because there's apparently something that you can still get from here. Okay. That way. Apparently there's something still for him in here. Starkey wonder if Starkey can find anything else. Only junk. Wow. So this is where it was. Starstruck. Easy does it. Right, well, there we go. Locate. Starstruck. Sorry. Well, with the time I played this a little bit off stream, it still took me 30 hours to get to this point. And I had been reading that if you rushed through the game, you could potentially finish it in sort of 30 hours, but on real hardware, so without the speeding things up bit like this. So I guess if I did spend all that time playing the game at regular speed, I would probably have taken a substantial amount of time besides to get there. Maybe 40 instead of 30. Something like that, I don't know. Well, should I try to craft more rainbow equipment for these guys then, if I intend to use them before the end? Let's see, and is there a requirement for the good ending to battle with a specific setup of characters? Yeah, there are more endings that I could unlock too, I guess, which is probably gonna take some time. Yeah, there's at least the true bad and developer's room endings that I'd like to play through, so something to keep in mind. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Spectra Swallow. Yeah, but I don't have most of the elements that are required to craft these weapons anyway. Well, let's get to that dungeon. We'll figure the rest out later, I guess. Yeah, and seeing all the endings that automatically requires that you play through the game multiple times in New Game Plus, so I won't worry too much about it now. The Ochre lands have dried up and withered. Is it your will to choose destruction? So apparently this string of elements at the top is something that's instrumental to get the true ending to the game. But I'll figure that out later. Does that mean there's a boss somewhere that I haven't defeated if it says out of 42? Maybe. I don't know. Nostrum. Yeah, well, stairs going down. Ah, there was a chest there. What, should you drop down the hole there? I don't know if I want to do that. Hold on. Let me go back and finish exploring there, because this might be the way forward otherwise. There was a chest here. Wait, oh, but wait, there's nothing else I can do unless. Ah, yeah, it's quite possible that I can't do anymore. Oh, okay, then. Whee! Oh, that's it? Okay. Let me try the other one then. Thought I saw a chest that way. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. No choice. Okay, the white element was not a good idea. Yeah, it's in its element. I think these orbs at the top of the screen may tie into the summons in the game, although I'm not sure. I don't know. It's possible that it requires the field effect to also be mostly blue. I don't quite understand all the ins and outs yet. Ah, yeah, I could continue to walk through the water down here, I guess. Ah, yeah, okay, this is what I was meant to do in the first place. Okay. So I did not have to climb back up top. Okay, there's coral blocking the way here. There's more coral. What, you can't go up there? Yeah, it's confusing. The entire layout of this place is confusing. Okay, but there was a chest there. I wanted that chest. Surge, you finally made it, Surge. What was that? Are you human? When I was still human, I was locked up here, and I have been here ever since. This tower is a fortress belonging to the ancient reptiles, a symbol of revenge brought against mankind by the dragons. With the defeat of fate, the seal has been broken and this tower has surfaced. In the eyes of the dragons, we humans are the foes. A brain that has developed to 3 times its original size in the span of 3 million years. We humans have evolved at an enormous rate because of our contact with Lavos' flame. Well, hey, Quillix. In a sense, mankind is Lavos' offspring. Yeah, in a sense. That makes humans the bad guys. Yeah, but probably not today, Quillix. I will probably wait till Wednesday to properly take the time to take the ending in, instead of having to rush it to make it happen today. We humans are extraneous to this planet. Now, how will you fight, Surge? I know, this takes you back inside the cave. Where am I here? Okay, this is convoluted. Tomorrow is Tuesday, but tomorrow I won't be here. I can't stream tomorrow. Pack of lies. What's that? Pack of lies. What's that? Pack of lies. What was that? Yeah, I'm going to my brother's tomorrow. So I'll be gone all evening. Yeah, just eating with my brother. Gonna eat tacos apparently. That's the plan. We'll see. Pack of lies. Is that a... No, that's not an element. What is it then? Equipment? Ah, there it is. The function of these cards is unbelievable. What? It's a deck of cards? What's that? Pack of Lies Chrono Cross. It's a weapon. There is only one in the game, found in the chest in Terra Tower. Like old shots and cards, it does extra damage to floating type enemies. Who can equip this? They don't say. Well, this is super useful. Ah, it's for Harley, Lucia, Doc, or Sniff. Okay. Well, I only recruited Sniff, so he would be the only one that I have that can use them. No, not that way. This is actually taking me back, I think. Maybe there's a way to stop the water. Okay, I'll slow down time, see if that helps. Oh well, that did help somewhat. Defender plus. Okay, there we go. Made it back up top. But what about that chest I could not get earlier then? Ah, shoot. Rainbow shell. Ah. Let you drop. Come on, man. Come on. Whee! Okay, now I can go here. Ah, I was wondering how to get to that one. Beta carotene. This is probably a weapon for Janice, who fights using carrots. Or maybe it's a piece of equipment for her anyway. But you can't forge weapons for her, so that might be the only upgrade she ever gets. Yes, no? Nothing hidden there? Okay, fine. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay, well, yeah, this is the only way forward. For whom the bell tolls. Heal plus. Another boss fight. Many have bled, suffered, and perished. It is your turn to die. Okay, bear with me as I try to figure out how far along I am. Okay. Attack. Well, I can't tell what the Chrono Cross does in battle, so... Long lost element of 7th color attribute. Other than for trying to trigger the good ending to the game, I don't know if there's any use for that in battle, which is a pity because you go through so much trouble to get it, and... it just ends up taking space in your inventory. likes to heal, apparently. Attack temporarily decreased. Yeah, but it will end up not mattering, I think. Because I think you're dead already. Your brawl is far away from... not that far away, no, I guess. I mean... in the scale of the world, no. I guess it's not that far away. Like 50 minutes by car, perhaps. Should probably fight these guys for those mini boosts to my stats. Slash all. So it will be too late for stream because you will stay for after dinner? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'll be gone all evening. Yeah, I should probably fight these guys, like I said. Because you do get some little boosts to your stats. Couldn't he use his, oh, but no, that's true, I took it out to replace it with the Chrono Cross, the white summon. Go, Orla. Okay, Orla didn't seem to get a boost here. Gonna try to fight one more. It's possible that they're already maxed out. Meteor shower. Well, still getting mini boosts. Let's see if I can get one more from this guy down here. If it can make it even the tiniest of difference in the incoming battles. Yeah, come on. What was that all about? Its status was not altered. There was no need for this. Music sounds very endgame-like, yeah. This is apparently the final dungeon, and then there is something else you can do after the final dungeon to, like, battle the true final boss, so to speak. A bit like Chrono Trigger, I guess. After doing the final area of the game, you go through the end of time to go fight Lavos, and it's like straight into the final boss. Like Termina's Majora's Mask final hour, yeah, a little bit, yeah. With the bell tolling like this, also. The one in the middle, it likes the white element, so... Photon Ray. Ah, stop doing that. Axiomatic. Tornado. Well, they're still gaining bonuses, so I guess I should keep going. Holy Healing. Sounds like a white element, a white element to heal the whole party or something. Don't use an ice element on it. Pointless. A white element, I should say. shower. Plasma beam. Plasma beam. Ah, stop interrupting me. Ah, no more boosts. Okay. No need to fight these random guys anymore then. Rainbow shell. Yay! A bit more. But did I get any more of those materials that would let me craft these weapons? Could this be Viper Manor? What's going on? Welcome, it's good to see you finally made it here. I have been expecting you, Surge. Where are we? Is this Viper Manor? This is a space that does not exist, but never mind. More importantly, I have something I must explain to you. My name is Balthazar. I thought you were Gaspar. You said you were the Prophet of Time or something. Ah, no, okay, no, he's not the same as the guy we met in Viper Manor before. He just looks like him a lot. In the ancient magical kingdom of Zeal, I was known as a sage of reason. Well, that was up until the Queen of Zeal attempted to harness the power of Lavos. Let's just say things got out of control and Lavos created a dimensional vortex that threw me far into the future. Ah yeah, he's the inventor of the epic. There I seized the opportunity to study the science of the future. I was then able to apply to that the knowledge I brought from my own era, including magic, which had been long since lost in the future. Anyway, this led me to make huge progress in the research of time. Well, that research led to the creation of Chronopolis and to the time crash. You might think I really blew it, but perhaps it was really my finest hour. Ho ho ho. Anyway, I created a compact time machine that I dubbed the Neo-Epic. I used it to time warp to this age to learn of Chronopolis and Fate's plans and to see how things were turning out. Terra Tower is really a city of the Reptites from another dimension's future. It was originally Dinopolis, the castle of Azala's descendants who achieved a much more intimate evolution with our planet. Dinopolis was drawn into this dimension's past about 10,000 years ago. This was done so that it would serve as a counterbalance against Chronopolis, which Lavos pulled here. Needless to say, a fierce battle ensued. In the end, Chronopolis emerged as the victor and the Reptites' fortress was sealed away by fate. But more important now is the role the dragons play in all this. Originally, the whole archipelago of El Nido was known as the Sea of Eden. This was because it was where the dragon gods resided. But then fate sealed away the dragon gods' power, in effect becoming a god itself. Thus, the islands where the new godhead Fate existed came to be called the Sea of Eden instead. Perhaps you didn't realize it, but you were used by the dragon gods to eliminate fate. It was not true that the dragon gods sealed away the frozen flame. Rather, it's quite the opposite. It was fate that used the power of the flame to seal away the dragon gods. In reality, the dragon gods are in opposition to man, while fate was actually the protector of humanity. The dragon gods were originally a singular plasma life form, a living accumulation of the planet's energy. That life form was a biological machine used to control the powers of nature and the future society of the Reptites. In order to control the natural energy itself, Fate divided the one dragon god entity up into 6 weaker plasma life forms. It then scattered them across the land and sealed them away. Their dragon-like appearances are just pseudo-guises. temporary forms they take so that they can appear in this dimension. But all that changed when fate was vanquished, and its power hold was eliminated. At that moment, the 7 dragons who had been rendered almost powerless and forgotten traveled across the dimensions to recombine into a single entity. 7 dragons? I thought there were only 6. There were 6 dragons you knew of, and 1 more hidden dragon you didn't, like the second moon that once was lost but later was found. Although the same planet, my world didn't have 2 moons. Look up at the night sky now and you will see 7 celestial bodies, 5 stars and 2 moons. 5 brother stars that correspond to the 5 colored dragons ruling like gods over the night skies, 1 moon that corresponds to the white sky dragon, and another darker daughter moon to counterbalance them. The fire dragon, the water dragon, the green dragon, the earth dragon, the black dragon, the sky dragon, and 1 more. The final dragon, the dark moon dragon. The one who was to work to free the other dragons from their bondage to the Fate's computer. The child the others created on the night of the electric storm that temporarily caused Fate to loosen its hold on them. I believe you knew her as Harley. The dragon gods were the essence of nature on this planet. Perhaps we can consider what's happening as our planet's vengeance on us, to finally sweep away the unwanted humans from the face of this blue planet. First it was Fate, now it's the planet, or vice versa, but either way you look at it, now's the time to set things right. The future of mankind, the destiny of this planet, everything depends on the next battle you will fight. But unfortunately, the time for us to part has come. Hey mister, is that the Chrono Cross you guys have there? The Chrono Cross, the melody and harmony. It has the power to cross space and time and unify people's thoughts and feelings. It has the power to transfer memories. By using it as an element, it has the power to draw on the sounds of the 6 colored elements to produce a healing harmony. It has the power to combine the sounds of the world into one melody. Yeah, and in the real true final battle, you have to chain element colors and then put the Chrono Cross at the end, and that is the way that you can truly defeat the Time Devourer or something. I'm sure we'll meet again soon, in one time period or another. Be careful now, and good luck. But I didn't get to speak to Chrono, Marl, and Luca. Is there a hidden switch in the bookshelf here, too? Black hole. Okay. Holy healing. Only infinite color white restores all HP and status effects. I won that. There. Boom. It's in place. Well, I'm gonna need elements of all colors anyway. So this guy has yellow, red, and white, and a bit of dark as well. She has blue. Well, I'm gonna need a bit of green, but I think Karsh has green. Yeah. Yeah, give him a bit of blue as well, to have more variety. Okay, can I jump through the window? Where am I supposed to go now? Okay, okay, there's a door open here now. Have you watched Stranger Things, really? No, never. I know of it, but I've never watched it. Ultra Nova. Ultra Nova. Level 6. Is that the true melody that you're supposed to play? One, two, three, four, five, six. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's supposed to be the hint how to chain the elements together. Yeah, this is the true speed at which it's supposed to be playing. You can't really know which ones they are because they keep glowing like that, I guess. Okay. Return our trees. Give back our green forests. I want to see what Ultranova looks like. What does it do? Causes an explosion of high density energy for all enemies. Would you be watching any new anime this season? I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time for that. If I see any on Netflix or something that interests me, yeah, I might. Or old ones even, as they get added. Let's see if the green element will heal the boss or not. Ooh, genie. Alright, heal the boss instead. Ah, crap. I don't know of it. I don't know what that is. And now it heals itself. I think I only recognize it now, but it does look like Masa and Mune combined together. You know, the big, burly guy that you have to fight in Chrono Trigger? When he does that technique, it did look like that guy from Chrono Trigger. That's also the final form of that guy that you fight at the end of time. The very popular and well-produced League of Legends animation, apparently it is very good. I haven't seen it yet. I know next to nothing about League of Legends, so I think I would be completely lost in there. If it does a good job of introducing the characters and story and stuff like that, then yeah, that may be worth watching. Now I can save. Surge, up there. That must be the summit. Look, those two beams coming from either side. I wonder if they act as some kind of sealing device. It's original and newcomer friendly. Even people who don't know video games watch it. That's good to hear then. Each one has to figure it out if it suits them. Okay, where am I supposed to go next? Okay, there are at least 3 bosses to fight before the final encounter with the... Well, before the first encounter with the final boss is what I should say. So after I defeat these 3 bosses, I think I may be leaving the rest for tomorrow. Gravitor. Yeah, I'm gonna slow it down. Look at the guy that he summons. It's like the fusion of Massa and Mune in Chrono Trigger. I guess it makes sense since this is a technique that you unlock when you get Massa Mune. Or the sword, I mean. That's it. Defeated. And another level up. Back to the left. Oh, there's wind here. This one looks white. Yeah, Luxator. Okay, yeah. It's the white element, this one. Should probably avoid using the white element on it, then. No, you don't. Maybe that will not heal it, because it seems to be more of a physical type attack anyway. And no, it healed him anyway. He boosted the damage of all elements momentarily, just before it could use an element on me. I get to take advantage of that for myself now, though. Iceberg. Meteor shower. It's defeated. Alright, I may just have enough time for one more. And then I'll save and I'll leave playing through all the different endings that I can easily get to for the next stream then. Alright. I'll save though before doing the next one. Yeah, there's this one. Then have a relaxing evening and have fun tomorrow with tacos. Yeah, I hope so. Disrespecting the origins of life. Mother Sea suffers, you must pay the price. Okay, no blue element here. It does seem to be mapping textures to the body of that Masamune thing. That seems to reflect the environment here, but I presume they are pre-calculated for each possible battlefield where you could summon it. But if I use this one, it's the water element technically, but it's more of a physical attack, so I don't know. Yeah, that does not actually really use water. Still not dead? Yeah, it is now. Alright. I guess I must have missed 2 bosses along the way. It says 44 out of 46. Yeah, okay, but I don't want to go there yet. Alright, let's save. That'll be all from me for today then. We'll play the finale for this in 2 days from now. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, people. I'll be back, well, on Wednesday night then. And in the meantime, well, take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye-bye.